still don't get over that tree. We're above it.
Okay, here we are on the roof of the VDOT. So are these security cameras right here?
Yes.
Are those monitored as well?
Yes, but it's the same thing. It's more of an internal mechanism to, you can't get into the building just so people can see who's in the parking lot, who's parking, to buzz the right person in
Right.
when they're driving up. We also have a police substation down behind it in the basement.
Okay, so that's 395 over there.
395.
And here's the antenna. Now, from what you gathered from Madeline's description, there's the Sheraton.
From the Sheraton, from Madeline's description, it was literally just a foot above this little building. From how she describes it, she turned around. She heard a noise. She turned around and saw the plane, and inverted a little bit to the left so she could see the cockpit side. And she said by the time she ran from the little picnic area to the front door, she had already heard the explosion. So, from her description, she really didn't see it necessarily coming in from any direction. She just heard an extremely loud sound, saw the plane, and then within seconds was an explosion.
So she didn't describe whether or not it came more direct up Columbia Pike or maybe more towards over 395 area?
That's where, because she said when she turned around to light her, she was lighting her cigarette, she turned around, she saw the plane, it was pretty much already on top of her.
But obviously it missed the antenna.
Missed the antenna, missed our buildings, and as it came lower, it hit light poles.
Did she describe whether it moved more towards the Navy Annex?
No, she said the only thing she said is she heard the explosion when she was running to this door, and before she even got to it, she already heard the explosion. So from the time she saw it initially, from after she turned, it was already gone and it already exploded.
Okay. So there's the Pentagon. And it hit about there.
And the Navy Memorial didn't exist yet.
Right.
So that wasn't there. There's another building.
Is that memorial, is it supposed to have anything to do with 9/11?
I'm not exactly sure. I think that one was planned before.
So
it's an Air Force memorial. It's not a memorial.
where's the DoubleTree?
We have the Sheraton behind us.
Pretty sure it's
There might be one further. There might be a DoubleTree further up Columbia Pike.
no, there's a DoubleTree over here in Crystal City, I believe.
There is one. There's a rooftop building. It's I know exactly where it is. If you got off, if you're coming back onto 95, you'd go to like Pentagon City, and you'd go on Army Navy Drive, and stay straight on Army Navy Drive, and it's on the right-hand side of the road. It's a big white building.
So they're supposedly going to release a video from there soon. Literally a foot above. Okay, which is obviously impossible. So, perhaps it was 20 feet above. Clearly too many obstacles. There's a plane taking off right there from Reagan. So typically you see planes going...
Planes take off and land over the Potomac River.
One more pan shot.
cemetery is comes right up to this
Right.
building side.
So you're saying they're going to convert the whole Navy Annex into into Arlington National
I
Cemetery?
believe that's what
They're basically going to extend it? Okay, so there's the building Madeline says it flew over. She doesn't know which direction it came from because she fell to the ground crying. At least according to her account, fell to the ground scared. But it would have hit this thing if it was only a foot above, so had to be higher than that. Was the Navy Annex had to be higher than the Navy Annex, or higher than these light poles. Lots of stuff obstructing the area.